All right, what's up, guys? We're going right into it. Again, it's been quiet. I haven't been making these episodes. Really nothing interesting to talk about. But now we have a foundation to work on. We just got out of New York Comic Con. I'm hearing from a lot of vendors and artists, as well as myself. This was a great year. This was a big business year. We seen eBay Live at New York Comic Con. That other whatever app was not even set up at a Comic Con anymore. eBay Live was set up now. Looks like they're gonna be coming in hot as the future big dogs. That other app pretty much is died out and has a lot of bad reputations now. So that's behind us. Now, we're going to talk about Alpha Flight, of all things. Yes, Alpha Flight. That's going to be the conversation today. We're going to get into it with Alpha Flight. Now, hear me out. Now is the time to prep your Alpha Flight collection. And what you're going to do with Alpha Flight, it's going to be a quick flip. Here is why. What's Deadpool 3 going to set up, ladies and gentlemen? Deadpool 3, it's going to be all over. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. You're going to have tons of variants of Wolverine. X-23 is going to be there. Ghost Rider is going to be there. You're going to have Battle World with Secret Wars. It's going to set up everything. Plus, we know that the Marvel MCU universe, it's gonna be reborn. That's the word. Reborn, relaunched with the Secret Wars movie. Well, how do you get a nice Canadian Wolverine story? You get it with the Alpha Flight. And it goes back to the first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 120. And you could get them cheap. Second appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 121. And then you get the Alpha Flight number 1 with more first appearances. Now, break out your pen and paper. If you're driving right now, that's cooler. If you're listening to me while you're working out, that's cool. You could always replay this episode. That's the beautiful thing. When you get home, you're going to write down Uncanny X-Men number 120, Uncanny X-Men number 121, Alpha Flight number 1. Those are your 3 first appearances. The first appearance, the second appearance, and then more appearances in the team in the Alpha Flight number 1. But now you're going to write down these. These are sporadic first appearances and origins throughout the whole run up to the hundreds in Alpha Flight. And I'm just going to give them to you quick. Grab them, because you're going to be able to find these in your local comic shops or at shows or at conventions in dollar bins. These are not even looked upon. So guys, girls, when you hear me live talking to you right now, we got the weekend coming up. And what do I always say? Happy hunting after I drop an episode. Go to your LCSs. Go to your shows, your conventions, your neighborhood conventions. Grab your Alpha Flights. Prep. Throw them in a box and forget about them until that commercial drops. Because I assure you, people are going, people are going to be on the hunt for these books. They are going to Sonic Boom. This is a smart spec. Then you're going to write down number 2, number 3, number 5, 7, 11, 12, 19, 22, 23, 32, 33, 40, 41, 49, 51, 53. 53 is special. Do you guys know that was Jim Lee's very first published cover art for Marvel? That's right, Alpha Flight 53. If you're a Jim Lee fan, if you're going to see Jim Lee at a convention, I know a lot of people sleep on that book. And I was giving people knowledge at New York Comic Con. Take the Alpha Flight 53 over to Jim Lee. He'll tell you a story about it. He'll sign it for you. Big, cool book. That's history for Jim Lee and Marvel. More Alpha Flight. 56, 57, 59, 76, 81, 90, 102, and something really cool, the number 106, that's the issue that North Star reveals that he's gay. So, they can pretty much use the Alpha Flight story to build on the Alpha Flight team. You could even get a spin-off series on Disney+. There's a lot of things that you could do with Alpha Flight. And if you're Marvel and Marvel Studios and Disney, this is something you can build upon. This is very interesting, especially with the timing now of Wolverine. You're going to get all the Wolverine variants in Deadpool 3. They got to mention Alpha Flight. They have to mention or introduce Alpha Flight somewhere in this movie. It has to happen. It just has to happen because they're bringing Ghost Rider, they're bringing X-23. There's a lot of surprises coming in the Deadpool 3 movie. They're going back to Battle World. That's where you fight Secret Wars. Secret Wars is going to relaunch the MCU. Guys, girls, happy hunting. Go get your Alpha Flight.